Have you ever wondered why we need to sleep? It's a question that has puzzled scientists and philosophers alike for centuries. And today we're going to start unraveling the mystery that is sleep. Sleep, you see, is not some monolithic block of inactivity, but rather a dynamic rhythmic journey that our bodies and brains embark on each night. This journey comprises distinct stages, each playing a crucial role in our overall well-being. Let's start with the first stage, the light sleep phase. This is where we transition from wakefulness to sleep, and our heart rate, breathing, and eye movements slow down. But it's not just about winding down. This stage also sets the stage for memory consolidation and learning. Then we dive deeper into sleep, entering what's known as the slow-wave sleep stage. Here, our body gets a chance to grow and repair tissues, restore energy, and release hormones that are essential for growth and development. But perhaps the most fascinating stage is REM sleep, short for rapid eye movement. This is when most of our dreaming occurs, and our brains become just as active as when we're awake. It's during REM sleep that our brains process and consolidate memories, linking them together in novel ways, which can boost creativity and problem-solving skills. Throughout these stages, our bodies are anything but inactive. In fact, there's a symphony of activity happening within us. Neurotransmitters, the chemicals that transmit signals in our brain, and hormones, the body's long-distance messengers, are hard at work. They're playing an intricate dance, orchestrating everything from our sleep cycles to our dreams. For instance, the neurotransmitter adenosine builds up in our body throughout the day, making us feel more and more tired. And when we finally hit the sack, melatonin, the hormone of darkness, takes the stage, signaling to our body that it's time to sleep. So, sleep isn't merely a period of rest, but a complex physiological process. It's a journey through different stages, a dance of neurotransmitters and hormones, and a crucial time for our body and brain to rejuvenate, repair, and grow. And that, dear listener, is just the tip of the iceberg of the intricate dance of sleep. Think sleep is just for physical rest? Think again. Sleep is a key player in the realm of cognition, acting as the silent partner in our daily endeavors of learning and problem-solving. When we dive into the world of dreams, our brains don't simply power down. Instead, they shift gears, embarking on an essential mission, the consolidation of memories. So what exactly is memory consolidation? Picture it as a sort of mental housekeeping. Throughout the day, our brains are bombarded with a deluge of information. Come nighttime, sleep steps in, helping to sift through this mental clutter. It strengthens the neural connections that form our memories, effectively transforming the day's experiences into long-term knowledge. This nightly process is particularly crucial for learning. It's no coincidence that students are often advised to get a good night's sleep before exams. Studies have shown a direct link between adequate sleep and improved academic performance. Sleep doesn't just help us remember facts and figures, it also enhances our ability to grasp complex concepts and think creatively. Moreover, sleep isn't only about storing old information, it also paves the way for the absorption of new knowledge. Restful sleep primes our brains for learning, making us more receptive to new information. It's like preparing a garden for planting, creating the optimal conditions for seeds of knowledge to take root and flourish. Sleep also has a vital role in problem solving. Ever had a breakthrough or an aha moment after a good night's sleep? That's not just a stroke of luck. During sleep, our brains continue to work on the problems we encounter during the day. This subconscious problem solving can lead to novel solutions and insights upon waking. In essence, sleep is a cognitive enhancer, bolstering everything from memory to creativity. It's an integral part of the learning process, a time when our brains review, reinforce, and reorganize information. Sleep, it seems, is an unseen force behind our cognitive abilities. So, the next time you're tempted to skimp on sleep, remember, your brain needs that rest to perform at its best. Sweet dreams. Scene script. Sleep doesn't just recharge our minds, it plays a crucial role in our physical health too. Picture this. Our bodies are like fortresses, and sleep is our first line of defense. When we sleep, our bodies are hard at work, repairing cells, restoring energy, and bolstering our immune systems. It's during these crucial hours of slumber that our bodies produce and release cytokines, protein molecules that target infection and inflammation, creating an immune response. These cytokines are our body's secret weapon in fighting off illnesses, from the common cold to more serious diseases. Now, imagine the fortress without its guard. Sleep deprivation can compromise our immune function, leaving us more susceptible to infections. It's akin to leaving the gate of the fortress wide open, inviting invaders in. When we don't get enough sleep, our bodies produce fewer cytokines, reducing our ability to combat infections and diseases. So, while it may be tempting to pull an all-nighter to meet a deadline or binge-watch a new series, remember, you're leaving your fortress unguarded. But sleep doesn't stop at boosting our immune system. It's also intimately tied to our metabolic health. Our bodies, clever as they are, have a built-in mechanism that regulates our appetite based on our sleep. This is orchestrated by two hormones: leptin, which tells us when we've had enough to eat, and ghrelin, which signals hunger. When we're sleep deprived, our bodies produce more ghrelin and less leptin, leading to increased hunger and appetite. Over time, this can contribute to weight gain and obesity, and may even lead to metabolic disorders like diabetes. So the next time you find yourself reaching for a late-night snack, ask yourself, am I really hungry or am I just tired? Because sometimes the best thing you can do for your health is to turn off the lights, close your eyes, and let your body do its magic. Clearly, a good night's sleep is a pillar of our physical health. But what happens when we don't get enough sleep, you might ask? Well, let's delve into that. Just like a car running on an empty gas tank, our bodies and minds struggle to function optimally without adequate rest. One of the most immediate effects of sleep deprivation is impaired decision-making. Just think about it. Have you ever noticed how difficult it is to make clear, rational decisions after a night of tossing and turning? That's your brain crying out for some much-needed rest. In addition to making poor choices, sleep-deprived individuals often experience significant mood disturbances. Irritability, anxiety, and even symptoms of depression can all arise from chronic sleep loss. It's like walking around in a perpetual state of grumpiness, with even the smallest of inconveniences feeling like major catastrophes. It's not exactly the recipe for a pleasant day, is it? But the consequences of sleep deprivation extend far beyond just a bad mood and poor decision-making. Over time, chronic sleep deprivation can contribute to a host of health problems, from an increased risk of heart disease, diabetes, and obesity to a weakened immune system. The long-term effects are quite alarming. Sleep deprivation can also have serious implications for our mental health. Chronic sleep loss has been linked to an increased risk of conditions such as anxiety disorders and depression. It's a vicious cycle, really. Lack of sleep can lead to mental health issues, and those issues can, in turn, exacerbate sleep problems. And let's not forget about our cognitive function. Remember our earlier discussion about the role of sleep in memory consolidation. Without sufficient sleep, our ability to learn, remember, and process information takes a serious hit. In essence, sleep deprivation takes a massive toll on both our physical and mental well-being. It's like trying to climb a mountain with a heavy backpack. Every step is harder, every breath is shorter, and the summit seems increasingly out of reach. The cost of sleep deprivation, it seems, is far too high a price to pay. So let's make quality sleep a priority, shall we? For the sake of our health, our happiness, and our overall quality of life. So, why is sleep so important, you might ask? Well, as we've unraveled in our journey through the intricate dance of sleep, it is far more than just a period of rest or downtime. It's a complex physiological process that profoundly influences every aspect of our lives. Sleep, with its distinct stages of REM and non-REM, is the conductor of a symphony of neurotransmitters and hormones. It orchestrates tasks like memory consolidation, hormone regulation, and cellular repair, each of which is vital to our survival and productivity. Speaking of productivity, let's not forget the profound impact of sleep on cognitive function. It's during those peaceful hours of slumber that our brains process and store the information we've gathered throughout the day. It's no wonder that studies have linked adequate sleep with improved learning, creativity, and problem-solving skills. Whether you are a student cramming for exams or a professional tackling complex projects, a good night's sleep is your secret weapon for success. But the benefits of sleep extend beyond our brains and into our bodies. Sleep plays a pivotal role in maintaining physical health, fortifying our immune system, and even regulating our metabolism. When we deny ourselves the sleep we need, we risk compromising our body's ability to fend off illnesses and potentially contributing to conditions like obesity and diabetes. And the consequences of sleep deprivation, they're not to be taken lightly. from impaired decision-making and mood disturbances in the short term to an increased risk of chronic conditions in the long term. The toll sleep deprivation takes on both our physical and mental well-being is substantial. So, as we wrap up our exploration of sleep, the message is clear. Sleep is not a luxury, but a biological necessity. Prioritizing sleep is not just about avoiding the negative effects of sleep deprivation. It's about enhancing our overall well-being, productivity, and quality of life. So the next time you consider burning the midnight oil, remember this. A well-rested mind and body are the foundation for a thriving and fulfilling life. Sweet dreams.